Shanti everyone, welcome back for the week 2 freedom from burden, day 4 today. So we'll start with a couple of minutes of meditation. Sit comfortably, quietly. Take few deep breaths. And exhale. Another deep breath. And exhale. One more deep, slow breath. And exhale. Let go of all the tension, work, to-do list, everything. This is the time for myself. Visualize a golden light at the top of your head. Visualize that this golden light is slowly scanning your body from the top of the head, slowly scanning the whole body and leaving through the feet. Experience that this golden light is removing any unwanted energies from the body, any unwanted tension in the body or pain in the body. How the body is very relaxed, free from any negative energy, negative thoughts. If you want, you can scan your mind with this golden beam of light, removing anything that's holding in the mind, any thoughts holding in the mind. I feel my mind is very clear and very receptive, very relaxed. I experience the deep silence within me, which is my original quality. I experience this deep silence. In this stillness, I see my true self, the being of light, the soul, the living energy in the center of the forehead. I come from the land of silence and the land of peace. I am a being of light and a being of peace. I am a pure being in this temple of my body. I am the master of my body. I am a loveful being. I take care of my body and mind with a lot of love and care. As I give clean, healthy, pure food for my body, I promise my mind that I'll create only pure, clean, loveful thoughts. I experience that my mind is very clean, like pure water. I'll make sure that I don't let any dirt of negative thoughts in my mind. I keep my mind very clean, very pure, very loving. I radiate this peace and love into my surroundings. My home is very peaceful, like a temple or a worship place. Whoever comes to my home feel the peaceful vibrations and feel happy and light. I am a being of light and peace. Om Shanti. So this week we have been discussing daily one virtue to be free from burden. So our goal is free from burden, and by being light we will achieve that, and we can manage all our responsibilities by being very light. If you see the word responsibility, it is made of two words, response and ability. So by being light, by being calm and silent before coming into action, we can we will be able to respond to the situations very well instead of reacting right away. So we will practice that in the meditation, and the whole day also we will translate whatever we are experiencing in the meditation, we will translate that into our daily actions. So that we can do by exploring various virtues that we already have. We have to emerge, we have to strengthen them. So every day make sure wearing the crown of the virtues and powers, so we will be as happy as this little kid, and we don't feel any burden. We will do more work than before with less burden. So, first day we have discussed about being the brave hero of our life, directing our life in the right way, what we want. And then keeping our beloved friend, guide, companion with us, with faith and trust in everything. And then we talked about belief in the self, which is the most important thing when we do anything. And then today we will talk about the virtue of balance to remove bondages, cure bondages. If you see, the word bond is a very beautiful word, right? We make so many bonds in the family, at work. The word bond is very beautiful, but sometimes with our negative thoughts, with our uh, wrong thinking and not giving enough attention to our time and thoughts, we make them bondages, and we feel pain from the bondage when we actually have to cherish that bond and relationship with very light and happy heart. So today we'll look into that virtue of balance. So if you see, it has to have a lot of balance to stand like this. So at home, we need to have balance of expectations and balance of acceptance, between expectations and acceptance, and love and detachment. If we expect a lot of things from others just because they have to do the way I want to, that's not like giving freedom for them. That's not like accepting for what they are, who they are, their ideas and beliefs. So we have to have this fine balance of expectations and accepting everybody as they are, and giving advice and everything is good, but we have to have a balance of these expectations and acceptance. And also similarly, love and detachment. So we need to be very loving, but we don't want to bind them in that such that they feel not free. So we need to be very loving. At the same time, we have to let them do how they want to, if that is the right way. We always have to make sure they are doing right, but at the same time, there are many right ways, right? Sometimes, so we need to make sure that we do everything with love, but also detached, accepting everything and then helping. So at work, we need to have the balance of humility and authority. Sometimes we all experience that some things that we tell are not taken, our ideas are not taken, somebody is partial. We might feel those thoughts, but we should never have those thoughts. We should always keep our humility and authority. So when we give our ideas, we have to give like a master with authority. We tell our ideas, whatever we believe in, as a master with authority. But if our seniors or manager or lead or whoever up above us, if they are making a decision, they could be checking 100 different ideas and making a decision. So when that decision is made, we have to accept like a child and do it. So that way we keep this balance of humility and authority, so we don't be in the bondage of why this thing didn't happen, why I'm not listened, like that. So in life again, we should have this balance of satisfaction and ambition. So sometimes some may think that if we are already all satisfied with what we have, how come it will help? We should be very ambitious. Yes, we should be very ambitious always. We want to achieve whatever we want to, but we have to be satisfied with the result and satisfied with our effort making. So we should never get disheartened when we make effort and disheartened with the result, because if the result is not what we want at that moment, definitely we will get something bigger. We will learn from that and we'll get something bigger. We aim bigger, our ambition will be more higher. So only that will happen only when we satisfied with the result and our efforts. And we can be satisfied with our effort only when we put our all values in it, the true values in it, which are like peace, calm, happiness, belief in the self, belief in the guide or God. All these things, if we put in our effort, we will be very satisfied while we are doing. Definitely, we will be satisfied with the result and we will reach our ambition. And analysis acceptance is another balance we need to check. Sometimes we do so much analysis of things that are happening to us or about other people, it really causes paralysis of thoughts. When we analyze so much, we are caught up in that thought so much, we really feel paralyzed with that analysis paralysis. So that's why we should not do lot of waste thinking. We should accept things sometimes. When we have to accept, we should not analyze a lot. I'll give a small example of a kaleidoscope. We all might have heard in the childhood, it looks like all bits and pieces of glass, but when you turn them in one right direction, it creates beautiful pictures. So similarly, sometimes in our lives, some people or some things may look not comfortable, but everything put together, it will give a beautiful picture. So we have to accept sometimes the result, the things and people, and move forward. We should have that balance. We should not accept everything and not making effort. No, we should have a balance of acceptance, analysis, effort, and all these things. So you can churn more on these things where we are lacking that balance, how we can attain that balance. So I'll just show a couple of slides which are very beautiful things. Sometimes if we listen to them, it will help us. Allow and law balance we need to have, and silence and speech. So when we should not speak in a certain situation, even if we are saying right, we should not say at that moment, at the right moment, and we have to say. So silence and speech, love and law balance we should keep to get the right thing and to remove the bondages, to not to get caught up in the bondages. Same way like a music, we have in between silence and sound, right? Otherwise the song, if it's playing continuously without any gap, we can't really enjoy that. So those moments of silence in the song gives it so much beauty for the song. Similarly, the song of life is soothing when we play the music of silence and sound at the right time. Same way, we need a balance of calmness and enthusiasm, and in all areas of life, not just home, not just work, in all walks of life, if we have that balance, we will feel good. And then that balance will come only when we have this balance of introversion and extroversion, which is exploring our inner world in the introversion, getting those inner qualities into the external world, which is extroversion. we will be in our best version. So that's why the silence and meditation really helps to create that balance. So we'll experience that for a few moments now. Sit comfortably. Quietly imagine yourself sitting in a beautiful nature and will take an inward journey and churn on this balance. I understand that this balance is very important in all walks of my life. I understand that there needs to be a good balance between myself and the nature outside. Nature has given me so many resources. I have been consuming a lot of these resources, but now I have to give my vibrations of love, purity, gratitude for the nature. That way, I can create a good balance between myself and the nature. I know that everything has to be in balance for proper functioning of my body also. All the five elements of the body have to be in balance within themselves and with the nature also. Very similarly, I need the balance of my inner and outer worlds. In silence, I go inside and visit my inner being, the being filled with the true qualities of love, peace, trust, patience, compassion, unending, true, loving qualities. I gather all these resources in the silence and I use these qualities at my work, at home, and in all my interactions. I need the balance of love and detachment. I give pure, unconditional love to everyone in the family, but I don't bind them that they have to give me the same, because I'm filled with love. I only share. When I share, I do receive. I realize the source of my love is my divine parent, the divine energy, God, the ocean of love, who showers unconditional love. The more I receive the love from God, the more I get. I am so filled with love, pure love. I only give and share. I sit under the fountain of rays of love from the divine energy and radiate that same God's love all around. This sharing relieves me from the bondage of attachment and expectations. I accept everyone as a unique spiritual being on their physical journey as I am. I accept everyone, including myself, as they are. I know everyone is a unique being of light, filled with powers of love, happiness, joy. At work, I'll keep the balance of sharing my ideas and accepting the decisions. I don't keep any burden of negative thoughts of why, how, who did what. I do the right thing and I accept everyone as they are. I keep a balance of doing my work on time, accurately, without having any stress or burden. I keep my inner resources always with me so I can use them whenever I want in my outer world. I spend moments of silence in the morning, during the day, before any action, and before going to bed. This silence charges me, relaxes me, and helps me keep the balance in all walks of my life. Om Shanti. I hope you all keep this balance of all these things wherever you have to, wherever you want to, by getting all these resources that are inside us itself and filling from the divine and sharing. So keep journeying on this and see how you can achieve that. And tomorrow we will come with another virtue to cure the burden, to be free from the burden. Om Shanti. Have a good night and good day tomorrow. And if you can, please write your feedback. The form is in the description box, and you can, if you have any questions related to the subject, you can also write the questions. We'll try to address in the next class. Om Shanti.